Okay, my name is Brijesh Kacharia. Student ID number is CH210668. Here I'm going to present support autonomy 4.1b presentation about the client profile. So in this presentation, I'm going to discuss client profile with the medical, family, and mobility history of my client. Then I plan one activity in the community for my client, and I'm going to evaluate the instruction location and everything which is required for this activity uh, with the risk management plan and professional boundaries. With that, I'll give a reference from where I get the information about the activity. So starting with I'll give a brief description of my client. My client's name is Shelly Brown, 56-year-old. She is obviously she is female. She born in European but settled down in New Zealand. She's following Christian religion. Address is she's currently living in the Lakewood Restaurant in the Christchurch. So these are the interests and hobbies of my client: doing coloring, movies, music, gardening, drawing, connect with the nature and landscapes, snow, knitting, sewing, and landscaping. Her medical condition is quite good. She is physically doing well, but she needs assistance in the cold weather because of knee arthritis and joint pain. She is suffering with the hearing loss from 1.5 years. She is a cardiac heart disease from last six months. She is having a bit mood swing when she is in pain or she is unhappy, and sometimes she can't express herself, so she became angry. As a memory, she is good, but sometimes she has a short memory loss. Family background: she is married when she was 1 year old, having 2 children with the age of 16 and 25. All family members is healthy and still alive. Her mobility: she needs a wheelchair in winter and cold weather because of the joint pain, and also she needs always assistance when she is walking because she is a high risk of fall. She is currently active in some of the support group like Yoga Club, Mental Health Foundation, and Christchurch City Council to go for some volunteer work and some of the community program. Her needs is quite straightforward: for a walking frame, wheelchair, for a long distance travel because of joint pain and arthritis. All the time she needs assistance for emotional, mental, and physical. She needs a staff whenever she needs. Physical and personal, there is always staff with her for doing personal and physical well-being. Person-centered care: she needs encouragement for eating, as she is very fussy with some of the food as a being vegetarian, because most of the residents are non-vegetarian, so she's kind of also she needs encouragement for walker or walking frame, because she is thinking that she is quite independent, but her plan says she is not allowed to walk without support. So I plan an activity for her to watch a movie in the Christchurch Hoyt Cinema in CBD. So this activity which I'm going to do the next Friday. The location is Hoyt Cinema in the CBD Christchurch. Movie is The Power of Rings. Duration is 96 minutes. I'm going to do this activity with Shelly and me. So there is 2 people in the activity.
Okay.
So these are the instructions. So before activity, I took a permission for. I will take a permission from my manager or supervisor for this activity. Also, I will inform her family members. Uh, Make sure movie is not violent or noisy. Make sure client is in the good health or in the good mood, because there is almost 2 hours she needs to sit in the dark and very crowded places. Arrange and book a taxi for her for transportation. Also book a movie ticket in the advance to stay away from trouble. So after the activity, I need to book again taxi to go back home. Inform the facility that we are back. Give some rest to her because she is sitting for 2 hours, which is bit tired for her. Maintain hygiene level as she is in the community to get sanitize everything to make sure there's no contamination. Give some food to her. So risk evaluation. So there is some risk for her in the being active in the community. Maybe a bit noisy for client, too crowded for client, and there is a cinema, so there is a bit dark. If she didn't like movies, so that bit bored, she may get a bit bored. So there is some management to take all this risk. Then read a review and take a look for the movie. That's a bit interesting. Bring a torch with you so you can give some light to her when she's walking. Also get some drink and food if she become bored. So get some food and bring to her. So these are some professional boundaries that every staff needs to maintain. Do not share personal information as a staff. That we are not supposed to discuss our personal problems with the clients. Maybe sometimes they will get more emotional, or there is some changes in the relation between client and staff. There is no gifts or rewards needs to be taken by the clients as a professional things. Do not discuss personal problems with them. As I said, it makes some difference between staff and clients. Do not share company's policy or client's information with the others outsider of the company. And these are the reference. There is first reference, that's for working professional boundaries, and second one is for the activities that are planned.
Okay, your client is 56-year-old. So why she is in rest home?
As I said, she is having joint pain and mood swing, so it's a bit uncomfortable for her family to take care of all these things.
Okay, what is the rationale of what is the goal of taking her to the watching movies?
She is, as I said, it's one of her hobby to go in the community and watch movie, because there is a lot of people around her, so she can talk with them, or it's one of her favorite kind of category that she likes to watch, and it's made in New Zealand movie, so she might be enjoy it.
Okay, so you told that she just love watching movies. That's why you have taken her. Do you think there are any goal that you have taken her despite of her those health condition like joint pain, arthritis? She has cardiac heart disease. Do you think these things from that community activity get relieved? Mood swing.
There is one more condition, that is a mood swing. So there is a little bit change for her to stay in all 24 hours in the facility. So it gives a bit change to her being in the community.
Okay, thank you.